Hi all, welcome back to the Testing Mentor. Ever opened a QA job description and thought, wait, are they hiring a tester or Tony Stark? Because some of these JDs look like they expect you to build, test, deploy, and maybe make coffee while you are at it. But there's actually a reason behind all this madness. Let's decode why QA or SDET roles ask for everything under the sun and why being multi skilled is now your biggest advantage. The QA role has evolved drastically. Back in the day, testing was a separate phase click buttons, log bugs, and repeat. Today, QA is integrated into every part of the software lifecycle. You don't just test the product, you ensure quality at every layer front end, back end, APIs, data, and deployment. That's why QA is now considered an engineering function, not a support role. A lot of job descriptions are over the top, mostly because they're written by HR or hiring managers who want to cover every possible tool. So they throw in everything Selenium, Cypress, Playwright, APM, even though the team might actually use only one. It's not that they expect you to be an expert in all of them, it's that they're looking for engineers who can adapt fast and understand concepts beyond one framework. Modern applications are built on complex architectures, microservices, APIs, cloud deployments, and containers. Testing them needs more than just clicking around a browser. You need to understand how services talk to each other, how data flows, how deployments happen. That's why companies want QA engineers who can write code, integrate with CI/CD, analyze logs, and even spin up Docker containers. In short, they want engineers who test, not testers who code occasionally. This one's real. I found it last week. It's long, confusing, and honestly a little funny, but it tells you something important. The boundaries between QA, DevOps, and development are disappearing. Companies want hybrid skill sets because software is now a living ecosystem, not a single monolith. I have mentored a lot of testers transitioning into SDET roles. One of my mentees started purely in manual testing. She learned Java, Selenium, and API testing with Rest Assured. Then she picked up Jenkins and basic Docker, and within a year, she moved to a top product company with a 60% salary hike. Another mentee built a small internal framework using TestNG and GitHub Actions. That one initiative earned him visibility, ownership, and eventually a lead role. That's the power of being multi skilled, it multiplies your opportunities. The next wave is already here: AI driven testing, autonomous frameworks, intelligent failure analysis. Tools are getting smarter, but they still need engineers who understand the systems. If you're multi skilled, you will transition easily into these new technologies. You won't be replaced by AI. You'll use AI to amplify your work. You don't have to master everything. Just build a strong foundation. One programming language, one automation tool, API testing, and basic CI/CD. Once that's solid, learning new tools becomes effortless. Think of yourself as an evolving product, not a fixed skill set. If this video helped you see QA in a new light, hit like, share it with your QA community, and subscribe for more real world career insights.